Now, there are many wonderful areas to explore in Bangkok, but one of the easiest parts of the city to explore on foot is the city's Chinatown. Now, if you were to describe the streets of Chinatown as a dragon, this would be the head of the dragon. It's the Chinatown Gate. Take a look at that. And that's where all walking tours to this city begin. Now, joining me on my walking tour today is my old friend and colleague, Yong. Get over here, Yong. He grew up in Chinatown, and you're going to show me the real Chinatown, is that right?
The real Chinatown.
All right, so we're going to start here at the Chinatown Gate.
Yep.
So let's go.
Let's have a look.
Now this gate's quite significant for Chinese people.
Yeah, this was built to commemorate the King's Bhumipohn's 60th birthday, and they took a lot of consideration in building this by looking at feng shui and all that. Like you see the plaque on the bottom.
This here?
Yes, and also the plaque on the top. That actually stands for Earth.
That represents Earth, right?
That represents heaven. And if you stand in this spot, you get the energy from both
I can
heaven
stand on
and
that.
Earth. Yeah.
Here we go.
Try that.
I'm standing on Earth, and I'm right underneath heaven. There you go. Where's that energy flow? Now, one of the easiest ways to get here to Chinatown is just to take Bangkok's MRT or underground train. You'll arrive here at Hualongpong Station, right next to Bangkok's main railway station. And the rest, well, just use your feet. It's a great place to walk. Okay, maybe this way. All right, next stop. Golden Buddha. Let's go. Oh, well, there you go. As you can see, one of the best ways to get around Chinatown, if you don't want to walk, is by a tuk-tuk. It's a great way to see the sights, and it's not very expensive. So, let's go. If you head here to Chinatown, you've got to visit the Sukhothai Trimit Temple, very famous. First things, get yourself a shoe bag, because you have to take your shoes off when you get up the top. This ensures you don't lose them. There you go.
Okay, let's walk up.
Now there's a heritage centre here, isn't there?
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. They actually house the exhibit to let you understand how the Chinese lived in the old days.
So they've collected a lot of memorabilia.
Yeah.
You can come here and explore the museum.
Yeah.
So this is very much the heart of Chinatown here, isn't it?
This is the beginning of Chinatown. They say this is like the beginning to more like a gateway to Chinatown.
Yeah. It's pretty special, isn't it?
It is.
Wow, look at that. Well, the Buddha inside the temple here is over 700 years old, and it was actually created in the Thai city of Sukhothai. Now, it was moved here back in 1955, and at that time it was actually covered in lime or cement. Now, the cement was chipped, and that actually turned out to be quite provident because underneath was 5 tons of pure gold. So this is the main market.
This is the old market.
Wow. It's a busy place.
They have sort of dry goods, fruit, vegetables.
Oh, cherries. Look at that, cherries. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that. That's fantastic.
Yep.
Wow.
apple
These are
from-
imported.
Yes, imported.
Where are these ones from?
พี่อันนี้มาจากที่ไหนครับ
อันนี้ของแคนาดาค่ะ
Canadian
Canadian cherries. Wow, look at that. Apples. I guess the fruit here is from all around the world. Wow. So there you go. You can't head into Chinatown without having some Chinese tea, of course. At this shop, you can also get coffee. And it's very interesting to watch the way it's put together. It's not Starbucks, but it's quite fascinating and very cheap.
and also people in Chinatown you find little coffee shops like this scattered along some alleyways and all that. And in the old days, older generations, they always come in the morning to read the newspaper, meet up with friends, have a coffee, and talk
Have a
about
tea.
have a tea.
Yes.
And,
Ooh, it's hot.
Yeah, sometimes with some Chinese dim sum and all that, and just talk about what's going on in the day, politics and all that. So
So
it's
it's
quite
still the
good fun.
case. You still see the older generation. This is
Yeah.
how they find out what's going on.
In the day where a modern coffee shop spring out around the areas, but the older, the traditional coffee shop like this still bring a good feeling back.
Yes. And I noticed the way they make the coffee is very interesting too.
Yeah.
And of course the Chinese tea, hot Chinese tea, very refreshing, particularly after all that walking we've been doing.
Yeah. So I have a cold one.